Hey everyone, this is Sevinj. Me and my friends Ilieva, Narmin, Valentina and Pamela, we attended a training organized by Emotek on negotiations, and at the end of the training we came up with this initiative where we talked about digital rights of local people in Vienna. So we figured that not many people are aware of their digital rights as they're using social media, they're referring to government portals and everything, but they do not know whether their digital rights are protected or not. That's why we wanted to interview some people and ask them several questions, whether they think their rights are protected, whether it's violated, and so on and on. So in the next couple of minutes you will see those interviews. Enjoy.
I would like to ask you some questions about your digital privacy rights. Do you mind introducing yourself? Like, what's your name? How old are you? What do you do?
My name is Rainer and I'm 30 years old. I'm working.
My name is Beste. I'm 29 years old this year, and I'm from Turkey. I'm studying and working at the same time.
My name is Flavio. I'm 18 years old. Right now I'm studying medicine at the Medicine University of Vienna.
My name is Ecem. I'm 28 years old. I'm studying my master and I'm also working.
My name is Frederick. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Germany and I came to Austria to study digital film production.
I'm András Gal. I graduated from CEU's Political Science PhD program last year and currently I'm a lecturer at the Higher School of Economics in St. Petersburg, Russia.
Do you use any social media platforms, and if yes, which ones?
Yes, I'm mostly using Facebook and Instagram.
Yes, I do. I use Instagram, Reddit, TikTok, Twitter, so everything under the sun.
Yeah, right now I'm using Snapchat and Instagram. Yeah, that's probably most of it.
Yes, I do. Instagram and Facebook, more likely Instagram.
I think mostly I use Instagram for entertaining, I would say, then Discord for like communication and WhatsApp for communication. And I think LinkedIn and Xing as well, if you want to call them as social platform, which probably changed over the past years.
Yeah, I think I'm using it more than necessary, hampering my productivity. I do have a Facebook account, Instagram and Twitter. These are the ones which I regularly use.
What online government platforms do you use?
I'm sure right now maybe just for making my tax refund.
I use, I guess, Finance Online and the one by VGKK.
Mostly I don't. If I use some, it's probably Finanzamt, but mostly I send it away, my taxes, to do it someone else. But I think it's like you use it in daily life for like small things. You just book an appointment, and this, I think the biggest I use is for like living, like the Viennese platforms for Energy, or the ticket when you interact to renew your ticket, and for like gas prices.
I'm using Handy Signature and also some health insurance platform from government.
Maybe not.
So, do you know your digital rights in Austria?
Yes. So I'm not people or the online platforms are not allowed to give my data to anybody else without my permission.
I know some of them. As an example, I know that I can ask platforms to provide me with a copy of information that they have about me.
To be honest, I don't think I really know my digital rights in Austria. I mean, of course, whenever you open a website and they're like, cookies, and should we take this and that? And at least I try to always select as little to give as little information as possible. But I wouldn't say I know my legal rights.
I just know basics, so not that detailed. So I know how much of my personal data has been used on these platforms.
I don't specifically know any digital rights. I think it's mostly like that they can't save your data and you can always get like clear about what they used from you, but I mean what they changed over the past years. It's like that you always have to accept the cookies, and there mostly you can check what they track, what they want to know.
Have you ever realized that your rights are being or have been violated before? And have you sought any legal help or taking action?
No.
No.
Well, as I said, I don't really know my rights or anything too good, but I think, of course, I know that the data which I give to certain online platforms or anything is being sold to other companies, and I don't know, for commercials, for example, I think you always realize that. So you search something in Google and then you get an advertisement from another platform or anything. It's exactly what you just searched. So
Yeah, it's actually happened once. When I was surfing on Instagram, I have seen one advertising about sound like LinkedIn. It was like meet professional people from professional lives, but then I clicked in and then those platforms took my all personal informations from Facebook, their platform. So I didn't even sign up or didn't create any account, but they took my all informations over Facebook. And when I was realized that thing, I was really pissed because it was like really not that okay for me. And I wrote them an email that they have to delete all my account, otherwise I will sue them. So they just took an action immediately.
I think so far I never realized that.
Probably the least, like the most inconvenient thing I experienced was actually also connected to CU when the protests were happening against like CU in 2017. I was speaking of the protests, and then I think for at least 2 weeks every day some fake account tried to adding me. So probably it was just like someone wanted to get their hands on my data, my profile. And then that was a point when, for instance, I just changed my account settings that only those people could add me with whom I have a mutual friend.
Do you have any advice to make others more aware of their digital rights?
Yeah, I think it's very important to read all the contracts you sign before you go any social media platform.
They can maybe read the terms and conditions.
I don't think I'm in the right position to do this because I would probably be in need of some advice as well, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I mean, it's overall like daily life, how you would interact and protect yourselves. Like first using a VPN, I think it's always smart. And then what kind of information you give away. I think like it's like personal information, address, and like social security, bank details you should never give away over any platforms.
Actually, individually it's a little bit hard, but institutions and government could create some kind of booklets or some small like tips about like those rights. And then they could give those informations to people from high schools, really early age actually. So yeah, this could be an advice.
Be careful about your privacy settings. So generally on Facebook, on Instagram I have a private account. On Facebook only my friends can see what I'm posting except for the things I want to make public. Okay. And I think it's just a matter of good judgment of what are the things you consider as personal and what do you consider as public. So in what cases do you want to use your social media as a platform to, I don't know, disseminate your views or make political statements. Because in that regard, it can have like a much more amplified effect than any kind of personal network. But on the other hand, just simply it's also advice to realize that what are the things that do not belong to channels that are not private. So what are the things that you want to discuss with your friends in your, let's say, WhatsApp groups? Because for that, probably a smaller circle is better.
So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you too.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Bye.
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 Bye.